Offense set on first down. They want to run it left here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Dampier. Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Lobos will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So Louisville's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. Coming after it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Shuck. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The offense lining up for a first down play. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Shuck. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to him. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. Got his man out of the backfield. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Power football with the run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He shanked it. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Shuck. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the tailback. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your point.
And they got him for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. The play action fake. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down leaves him in 2nd and manageable. They'll try to get outside. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it, and the Lobos get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The back goes in motion. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Complete to start this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to Brown. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's looking to throw. Makes a connection. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Cardinals. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, New Mexico, 7.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They're going back to the ground. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, you get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Shuck. They'll run the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, he got home and blocked the punt. They make the stop at the 13, and they can smell the end zone after that blocked punt. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rodgers. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They want to run this quarterback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
17, New Mexico.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that? Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Get it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Louisville! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Pocket starts to collapse. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lets it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Looking to move it through the air. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. Finds the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Feeling some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score Louisville 31, New Mexico 17.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Brown has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And it's incomplete on third down. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
The Cardinals trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Shuck. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Give to Brown. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Louisville! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Brings up second down.
The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Dampier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. Slips through the line, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Wants to pass it. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the punishment has been extended.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
52. New Mexico. 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They feed him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. It's a reverse. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The official says no good. They pull the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Louisville, 52. New Mexico, 17.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Lobos are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. To the air, it's Chavez. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. They'll try to pick up the first. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. First down for this offense. Brown has it. Makes his man miss. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He makes a catch. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They move the tight end all over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown Cardinals. And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
59, New Mexico, 17.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jacobs. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Chavez. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Pump. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, Louisville! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ready to try the point after.
They're on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
66, New Mexico, 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. To the air, it's Chavez. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the big fella.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. The quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll try the run. Fakes his man out. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.